What's going on, everybody? B2Bolish back with another video. Now, recently, reacted to a Markiplier video and did pretty well. So I thought, got to ride this wave of popularity and give more degenerate opinions. So what better way than to make a submissive and breedable list for all of the gym leaders, Elite Four, rivals, and champions throughout the mainline series. Now, you'll see there's no Legends Arceus stuff here, but that's because there's not really, like, rivals, gym leaders, kind of. So that won't be in here, but that's fine, because that's a list for a different time. But the tiers that we have in here today are Please Breed Me, Will Breed You, and now these two tiers kind of, like, they're able to have, qualities from these other tiers down here, but they're kind of in like a league of their own, Not to say that someone can't be submissive and will breed you, or that they can't, Then we have submissive and breedable, just submissive, neither submissive or breedable, and then this is a child. There's a lot, actually, and I had to look up a lot of ages for a lot of these things, and was pleasantly surprised to find that, most of the things that look like children are children. So, and then of course we have the last tier, which is, this is a shit kid, which, because otherwise if I'm just putting kids, down here, it's not really doing much to them, so let's just, if they're little fuckers, and we'll put them in there too. And that's not saying anything about their submissive or breedality, that's just saying that they're a piece of shit. So, Olivia, rock trainer, kind of clumsy, from what I've seen here. We're gonna go probably, I'm gonna go breedable for this one here. Nanu, so Nanu was a cop, which means just submissive by nature. Hapu, this is a kid. I actually didn't look up Hapu's age. I don't care. That's a kid. That's an Animal Crossing character for me. Kahili is a golf wife, so she's just breedable. Mullane, so he kept, what was it, Kukui's secret? But so he knew about the masked man that he was. So I'm going to say, they're probably a little closer than friends. Probably a little submissive guy here. How? This is just a kid. Gladion's a shit kid. Milo, please breed me. No further questions. Himbo. Nessa, please breed me. Thank you. Kabu, will breed you. I mean, he'll be nice about it. He'll walk you through it, but he's going to be talking a lot about his passion, his fire, Bruno, now, okay, he's obviously, he's big, buff, fighting type trainer, but he's got Onyx. It's like, we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to Bruno. I'm gonna give him more thought. B's a child. Alisher's a child. Opal is too old to be breedable, and will be submissive just on the fact that she's getting dicked down, and so thankful for it. Gordy, kind of like a DILF vibe here, but nothing that says anything like, he's gonna get overpowered by you. So I'm gonna go with neither submissive or breedable. Melanie is a MILF, but she knows what she wants, and I'm there for it. Piers, oh, I didn't look at how old Piers was. You know what, we'll just put him in neither submissive or breedable. Ryan, easily just submissive. Hop, you're a shit kid. Beej, you're a shit kid. Marnie, you're just a kid. Agatha, neither submissive or breedable. She's old, but she's getting dick down. She doesn't need you. She's tying up Oak and peeing in his mouth. Leon, both submissive and breedable, and dresses like an 8-year-old. Plumeria, she's just breedable. She looks like she doesn't know how condoms works. Same thing for Guzma here. Now, N, I looked it up. N is, I think he's 19. But just to play it on the safe side, we're going to call that a child. Lance, kind of just gets Donawalled, by anything that could take down any of his dragons. He's a little cocky. I like it. Let's say just breedable here. You know what? No. I want to put some respect on his name. Neither submissive or breedable. Faulkner. So I was a little torn on this one, but it turns out that he was a cop in one of the mangas is like a part-time cop. Submissive. You know, and we'll put him right next to his cop buddy. Bugsy is a child. Whitney is a child. I would say a shit kid. Like, you know, a lot of people have problems with her Miltank, but I like Miltank, so we're gonna just say that's a child. Morty. Now, I'm pretty sure that I wanted to say this was a child, like just by looking at him, but it turns out he's not. Morty. Oh, you know what? For reasons I don't have to say, I put him as submissive, if I recall correctly. Then, Chuck, obviously, you know, he's a neglective husband. His wife stands outside of the gym saying, hey, man, maybe you'd like to spend some time with me. So we're going to say neither submissive or breedable. Jasmine, it's a child. Price, he's just an old man, but he did have a big glow up, you know, from the original Heart Gold to Heart Gold Soul Silver. You could tell it with his sprites, too. He went from, like, hunched over old man into, like, yo, I'm a dad now. Check out my scarf. He'll breed you. Brock, submissive and breedable. That's just simp energy right there. Let's see here. Claire. So this is Lance's cousin, I think, and she's like, yeah, you actually didn't beat me. So she's a brat. She's what we call a brat. Brats are breedable. Submissive, not so much, actually. You gotta tame them, you know? Will is a mask-wearing freak, so we're gonna go submissive. Karen's nice. Karen can breed me. Silver is a child. Roxanne. So there's kind of like a weird time jump thing here with, you know, whenever Roxanne first appears versus, which I believe was Emerald, and then in Black and White 2 in like the Tournament Champions, and she's like 27 in that. But that's kind of weird, you know, because like she was like fucking, what, like 10 or something? But in this iteration, I believe this Roxanne is just still a child. Brawley looks like a child, even if it's not a child. Otherwise, I'm going to put him in a tier that I would probably just be insulting to him personally. Watson, he's just out there to have a good time. You know, he's loving, he's caring. I wouldn't say he's submissive. You know, he seems a little stronger willed than that, so we'll go with breedable. Flannery. Fire type, kind of a baddie. I'm gonna say you are. Yeah, you know what? You're spunky. You're just breedable. Norman, you are a shit dad, and therefore are just submissive. You shouldn't be breedable because you breed the worst person in the game. Myself. Winona, please breed me. Misty, this is another one that has like the whole time jump thing, and I'm just gonna go here and say this is a child. Tate and Liza, these are some shit kids. Wallace can breed me. Juan can breed me. Sydney tucks his knees to his chest and takes up the ass, which is fine, but he's submissive. You know what? And breedable. Submissive and breedable. Phoebe's just breedable. Now, and I'm not saying like one of these tiers are better than the other between submissive and breedable. Breedable, just submissive, neither. You're fine to do whatever you want. I'm just saying this is where I feel these characters fall into it. Glacia, I think like she wants to be a MILF, but she's not really a MILF. You know, so she's willing to let you do a little bit more of what you want versus what she wants. Drake will breed you. I wish it's a tie between these two, but I'm gonna say probably here. Wally is a shit kid. I hate Wally. Rourke is a child. Surge, if he's not in control, he's gonna be mad. So he'll have to breed you. You know, he's from the war. Oh, he's gonna be wearing his dog tags the whole time while doing it, yelling Semper Fi while he comes. Gardenia is not a child, I believe. I know Maylene is. I know Maylene is a child. Gardenia, I don't know, it just seems... I don't know if it's something about like the grass type trainers, but they all just kind of seem like a little submissive, you know, except for Milo. Maybe he is submissive, but he should breed me. Wake, hot take on this one. I feel like he gives off like a tough exterior, but he does care. He cares enough about you to let you breed him. We're still kind of sitting here on Bruno. And I'm going to honestly say, yeah, Bruno will breed you. Now, we've only had male will breed you. So, and that's actually about to be changed by our next pick here, Fantina. She's a boss bitch. She knows what she wants. Byron can breed me. This is a child. We hate Candace Ligma. Volkner doesn't care enough. He's too cool for this shit. Which is like definition of submissive. Aaron, I actually found out, is a child. Bertha will breed you. Flint, neither submissive or breedable. Erica, according to my notes here, is not a child, but is a brat, a bit of a brat. So we can go back to here. And then we have, ooh, I see a good one coming up. Psychic trainers I just find to be a little weird, so we'll just go submissive here. Cynthia, please breed me. Barry, you're a shit kid. All right, so now these three, it kind of goes like this, right? It's like, you're a shit kid, but you're just a child. Lenore will breed you. Berg, he's an artist. Artists are breedable. And he's a bug type trainer, we'll say submissive too. Elisa, so Elisa's 19, I believe, in Black and White 2, which is borderline of a child. But also she's just a shit kid for her Emolga. Clay is neither submissive or breedable. Jasmine is a child. Koga, he's just kind of, you know, he's a dad. So like, you know, at the very least, he can breed. Will he be bred? Probably not. We'll go here. Skyla's in the same camp as Elisa, except she's not a shit kid. I think she's 18. But yeah, that's a child. Bryson was an actor and then failed acting to go be a gym leader or whatever. And then he wants to go back to acting, which is very big submissive energy. He's going to do anything for those roles. Drayden can breed me. Iris is a child. Sharon's a shit kid. Bianca is a child. Hugh is a shit kid. Roxy is a child. Marlon is a child. Chantal is a child. Sabrina is 21, actually. So we'll say probably just submissive, but you gotta get past like the tough outer shell first, you know. You gotta crack into it. Not so much like a brat, just kind of like, you know, he's gotta work for it a little harder. Marshall will breed you. He's pretty extreme about a lot of things. Grimsley, definition of submissive and breedable. Kaylin, submissive. Alder, like he'll breed you. I don't know. He's kind of more caring. You know, let's put him here. Viola, I believe, is a child. Grant, couldn't find anything. Oh wait, I know Karina's a child. Grant, I couldn't find anything on age. So we'll just say neither submissive or breedable. Clement is a child. Valerie is an artist-ish fairy type. Butterfly. Kind of like a horse girl, but for bugs. Well, I guess, you know, butterflies. So we're going to stick her right up here with our other fun artist friend, Berg, whenever I can find him. There it is. Blaine, obviously just submissive. Ramos, my guy. Yeah, he'll breed you. He'll breed you real good. Olympia will breed you. Big MILF. I think Wolfric wants you to think he'll breed you, but he's not. He's not going to. You'll be at a stalemate between who comes first. Malva's a simp for Lysander, and so simps go into submissive. Seabold, he's a chef, and the chefs that I know aren't submissive, but they are pretty breedable. I'll tell you for that for sure. Wickstrom, so he's very chivalrous, right? Because he has this knight armor, you know. But I kind of could take that like he's like a white knight kind of guy, you know. Like I'm picturing like miladies, you know. Obviously, like when he's out in public, holding the doors open for women, and then complaining on Reddit as to why he's not getting hand jobs from them. So I'm gonna say you're submissive. Drazin's just like she's like the sweet milf down the street, you know. She just wants everyone to have a good time. If your first time was with her, she'd be very patient with you, very caring. So for that, we're gonna say neither submissive or breedable. This is a child. This is a child. This is a child. This is a child. So this is like a time skip thing here with blue. Again, so we're gonna go with a child. Giovanni, I guarantee, pays women to piss on him. This is a shit kid. Diantha. You're kind of like, she's obviously like her whole thing is like, oh, I'm pretty, I'm an actress, but she doesn't super like it. Cause if I remember, she like disguises herself in public so like she doesn't get recognized. And for that, we'll give her this neither submissive or breedable. Fun fact: all of the trial captains are between the ages of 11 and 19, I believe the game said. So you're a child. You're a child. You're a child. You're a child. You're a shit child. You are a child. I couldn't find anything on Mina, so neither submissive or breedable. Hala. So I don't want him bred. He's not gonna breed you. But you know what? So he did make Hal. And you know what? Yeah, he made Hal, and then he was a mentor to Guzma. Now that I think about it, Hal's alright. Guzma's kind of a piece of shit. Here, you know what? Let's just do something real quick. We'll add a row below. Here, we'll say makes shit kids. We'll put Hala there, and then obviously Lorelei will be up here in the please breed me. So this is going to be our list here. I'll make sure to post it as a PNG on my Twitter. Make sure to go ahead and follow me there. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Probably a couple hot takes, you know, here and there. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with, and why. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.